Obama said that he would like to run a third term if he could sit in his basement and call the shots, and that's exactly what he's doing.
But you just said that it's Obama's third term, but also that Trump is president.
He's calling the shots of all this mess that's going on right now and all the disasters that he's caused. Yeah.
But how is Obama calling the shots if Trump is still president?
Obama is sitting back and telling Biden what to do.
Well, what is Biden if he's not the president?
He's a bumbling fool right now.
Not a single American should be okay with where we find the state of our politics and how grown people are running around here saying stuff that if kids said it in the old days, we would tell those kids to stop saying dumb stuff. Dumb stuff. Yeah, that's the word, stuff. Because I can say so many more words to describe how ridiculous Donald Trump followers are. This person literally told the interviewer that Donald Trump is already president. Donald Trump is the president. And in the same conversation, she said, Obama is the president and Biden is the president. Obama's sitting back controlling him, saying that this is Obama's third term, while it's also Donald Trump's presidency, while it's also Biden's presidency.
We're losing it. Everyone knows we're losing it.
In what way? Can you define that, the losing it part?
I mean, we have documentation on lying, cheating, stealing, molesting China Joe's son's laptop, right? The stripper humper. I don't know if I can say stripper humper, but I mean, it's on his laptop, right? Paybacks for the big guy. Media prohibiting the story about lying, cheating, stealing, molesting China Joe's son's laptop. I personally was deplatformed for that, right? Just like with the Fauci virus, just speaking about the ineffectiveness of those clot shots. So you had a confluence of the media.
The clot shot, the vaccines?
Right. Well, they had to change the definition of vaccine to pretend it was a vaccine. It's not a vaccine in any traditional sense.
So all the work that Trump did and his administration did to get those vaccines out, you think was in vain?
The work preceded Trump.
Well, no, but he was. I'm talking about getting the vaccines. That was
right.
He said we will get a vaccine.
When you're manufacturing a virus in a lab, you have a front row seat to manufacture the vaccine, don't you? I mean,
you're not. Let me just go. You're not saying that Trump manufactured the vaccine.
No, I'm saying Fauci when.
If he were to lose again, what would that mean for the country, in your opinion?
You mean if President Trump was to lose for the first time? He's never lost a presidential election. Well, yeah, he had a historic turnout. 81 million people have never turned out for a presidential election. Were you up on election day? Were you up when they stopped counting, which has never happened before, until they calculated how many fake votes that were trucked in the middle of the night when they were pounding plywood over the counter windows that are mandated that you have observers, and they pounded plywood so the count couldn't be observed? But Trump still got the most votes of all time. That vegetable that was installed in the White House to be Barack Obama's third term can't fill a parking. Look at these people. That vegetable can't fill a Walmart parking lot.
The sheer stupidity that it takes to follow Donald Trump, it's disgusting on anybody's part. The fact that these people can show up in this manner and still be taken serious does more to end our democracy than it does to keep it together.
When they say, well, this is fact checked, it's wrong because it's taken out of context. Like when Joe Biden fell asleep during a live interview on television.
Is this the video that you were talking about?
Could be, yeah.
Biden falling asleep.
Should I watch it really quick?
Sure.
So this is Washington Post.
So an article there is saying that it was faked, but it looked real, right? I mean, it looked real.
Well, I mean, I definitely wouldn't doubt that it would happen.
This is not hyperbole. There's a large swath of America running around the country saying and doing and believing anything Trump says, even when they think they got proof that he's right and performing flips to stick with it. Great example is this gentleman, dare I call him a gentleman, that said Biden was asleep on live TV and he watched it. Presented with evidence that he was wrong, he then does gymnastics better than any of the American Olympic team to stay in that position and still say, well, it could be true. Well, I could be a butterfly. I could be a bird. It could be true. Instead of saying Donald Trump is lying, Donald Trump's cronies are posting false advertisement, these people will go to great lengths to make you believe that their falsehoods are the ones that are true. They'll say, oh, liberals are fact-checking them with liberal facts. Facts aren't liberal and conservative. They're just facts. They're just facts. And the reason so many or not as many liberal hosts are being taken down is because people aren't trafficking in facts on this side of the aisle. It is conservatives who are living and staying and dancing in mud and dirt and stupidity that are the blame for so many fact checks on their posts or their posts being taken down. Let me break the news for you. The election was not stolen. You lost. Another piece of information. Donald Trump is not a great business person. He's a fraud. Donald Trump is not a Christian. He knows nothing about the Bible, proven in his comment to Corinthians. Donald Trump is not a patriot, proven by the insurrection he caused on January 6th. You too are not a patriot, proven by your participation in January 6th. More information to blow your mind. You're racist. And I'm Mundell Robinson. Have a great day, but not before you stop being racist.